All right, it's been a while since I uploaded anything on my YouTube, but we're here with an off-season leg workout, and also towards the end I'll give you a little overview of how my off-season is going. But the leg workout for me right now on Mondays anyways, lower body, it starts out with barbell squats supersetted with dumbbell squats, and not counting the warm-ups, we do 4 sets of 12 here with the barbell squats. And then you'll see later the dumbbell squats, we do 4 sets of 20. In my opinion, there's really nothing better for your entire thigh and bum than a barbell squat. It's kind of the bread and butter movement. Now, due to length of my femurs, I don't really have the greatest range of motion on these. Like you'll see on my second set here on my last rep, I'll actually bottom out, and I'm just hardly below parallel, and obviously it could be due to flexibility as well, but that's me bottoming out. You'll see me just stop at the bottom. There is nowhere else to go for me, and that's really go. But I mean, a lot of people say that it's a necessity to squat ass to grass to get good quad development, and you can look at my legs and I will beg to differ, but to each their own. So the main thing I'm trying to do here is keep my head up, my back straight. My feet are about 16 inches apart, I would say. Trying not to let my knees buckle or, kind of wing out, and activate the quads and glutes at the bottom, power through, contract at the top. So here we go to the dumbbell squats, and this is something I just recently started doing, as a second part of a superset anyways. And you get a tremendous burn from these. Same idea, right? You want to keep your back straight. It's okay if your shoulders are in line with your knees, but we're going to be pumping through. It's more like a piston type movement. From there, the next superset is dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts into seated hamstring curls. So here again, obviously you're getting a lot of glute activation, some of the hamstring and actually the outer quad as well, and then lower back. So again, feet are probably about 1 foot to 16 inches apart. You want to just keep a slight bend in your knees. That's one thing that I see people do completely wrong. They either lock their legs out or they really have some knee flexion towards the bottom. Not something you want to do there. And then here, the seated hamstring curls, we're doing 4 sets of 15. That's the second part of the superset. The stiff leg deads, I do 4 sets of 10. And pretty simple basic here. It's a straightforward machine. You really want to think about digging your heels back into your hips. And you want to kind of hold that contraction for a while, momentarily at least. But I took a few sets, videos of a few sets of the stiff leg deadlifts, just because it's something that I see so many people do wrong, and it's really an inefficient movement. Much better doing something else for your hamstrings other than, incorrectly doing a hip extension movement. But a couple other points of emphasis on this is you want to actually use your hamstrings to stand erect. You want to activate from the bottom and use your hamstrings, finish with your glutes, power through. Another thing is, it's going to seem really counterintuitive, but you actually want a slight round in your back, just because if it's not, you're going to take way more activation in your lower back than your glutes, especially in the top half of the movement. You want to think about externally rotating your hips and extending at the hips as you're contracting. You really want to push your heels into the ground. You don't need to put plates under your heels or your toes. You should be able to do that yourself. And you want to keep your elbows actually locked. You don't want to be rowing that movement at all. So that's it for the dumbbell stiff leg deadlift. On to the last superset, we got leg press and dumbbell step back lunges. Again, pretty simple basic movements. Come back to at least parallel 90-degree knee flexion. Power through your heels on the leg press. Don't let your knees buckle in or wing out. And then on the step back lunges, just keep your chest high, drop straight down, the working side's hip, push through the heel, stand up, don't let your shoulders go past your knees. That's pretty much it for this leg workout. Honestly, my off season's going extremely well. It's only my second off season, but it's by far the most productive one that I've had so far. Weight's holding around 182 or 183 pounds after a couple low days. On a high day, it jumped up to 189 last couple times. So I'm just doing a 2-week mini diet to kind of resensitize myself. And all I mean by that is I'm just not going to have high days or a cheat meal for 2 weeks. Nothing's going to change my cardio or anything like that. Cardio right now is 25 minutes in the morning fasted, And then once or twice a week, I'll do some hit after a workout. But that's it for this video. Hopefully there's something you can grab from this leg workout and apply yourself. And until next time, just keep working.